Wolfgang, we back in this thing. Back with a brand new video for y'all. Go Getters Day. Happy Monday. We in this thing, man. Now, look, guys, instead of looking for the perfect woman, look for the worth it woman. I'm going to repeat it. Instead of looking for the perfect woman, look for the worth it woman, right? Meaning, no woman is perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. No man or woman is perfect. So I know a lot of times dudes be like, man, like including myself, I had this problem. I'm like, nah, I can't be with her. It's too much drama. Nah, I can't be with her. She got kids. Nah, I can't be with her because, she just not my type, or she just don't do what I want, or whatever it may be, right? Whatever the case was, it was always something. And don't get me wrong, we all have our types, we all have our preferences. I understand that, right? You're going to go for your preference. But don't get too caught up to the point where you find yourself out here looking for the perfect woman, right? Instead of doing that, find the perfect woman for you. Find the one that's worth it, right? Find the one that you're willing to go through the trouble in order to keep, right? In order to pursue. That's how you know that that a woman is for you, or that you really have feelings for a woman. It's not when things are going good, because hey, we all gonna be all right when things are going good, but it's when things are going bad, it's when the trouble comes through, right? It's when the arguments start to happen. It's when she does something that you don't like. Are you just gonna up and leave and be like, on to the next because she did something I didn't like? Or are you gonna fight through it? Are you gonna work through it? Are you gonna try to find a solution? Right? Because if you really love a person, you take the time to water it, right? You take the time to grow the relationship. Even in the rough times, you stick it out because you realize that person is worth it. And that's where we need to get to, because a lot of us gonna end up alone. I'm gonna be real. A lot of us will end up alone because sometimes our standards could be way too high or unreasonable, right? Sometimes you gotta lower that thing and be realistic. Be realistic. If you find a woman who, for the majority of the time, she adds value in your life, she makes things easier for you, she respects you, she treats you as a king. If she does that the majority of the time, right, then you got to keep that around. Don't let the little 20% of the time where y'all arguing, or she has habits that you don't like, or she does something, don't let that ruin the other 80, right? Don't let that ruin the other positives that y'all got going on, you know, because it's always going to be drama with a woman. I'm going to tell you that right now. For the fellas who think they're going to find a drama-free woman, think again. It's always going to be some type of drama, right? And I don't mean like baby mama drama, stuff like that, where she keying your car, this and that. I ain't talking about that type of drama. But it's always going to be issues that you're going to have to get over, right? That you're going to have to conquer. So it's all about just finding that person that you're willing to conquer those issues with, finding that teammate, finding a teammate. See, that's the problem too. I feel like nowadays society got men and women, we going against each other like this. Like we battling each other, right? It's like we opponents. You got men that don't want to show their hand too soon, women that don't want to show their hand too soon, and then you just end up handless, right? Ain't nobody got it, because it's like everybody just trying to one up each other. But in a relationship, right? In a relationship, in a commitment, hey, you gotta either sink with the ship or you work to make it float. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's easy to just jump ship and keep jumping ship from one ship to the next, but you gonna end up in the ocean. I'm gonna tell you, keep trying to go from one ship, one relationship to the next relationship, one ship to the next ship. You gonna end up in the ocean drowning. You gonna end up in the ocean drowning. Trust me. because you gotta, that's not stable. That's not stable. It's all about stability. It's all about stability, right? So that's why you want to find that person that brings that stability, right? But again, don't look for that person. Like I said in the last video, don't look for it. You let them come to you, right? You work on yourself till then, and they'll come to you. But just don't be out here looking for, oh, I need a baddie. Oh, she got to be a 10. She got to have, the breasts. She got to have curves. She got to have the BBL. Like, it's like, that's unrealistic. You don't want a woman. You want like a artificial intelligence type. I don't know what you want. Like, that's not realistic. That's not realistic, man. That's, for one, these days with all the BBLs and the surgeries going on, like, it's like a turn off to me, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's a turn off. It's making these women look more faker by the day, looking more plastic by the day, right? So yeah, that's out. So hey, man, I'm gonna end this video short, but just stop looking for the perfect woman. Look for the worth it woman, the one where you realize, like, you know what? Even through all her flaws, she the one. She a real one. She a queen. She the one I need. Yeah, you need a woman you gonna love through her flaws, and you won't have a problem doing it. Because you gotta take care of yours, right? You gotta take care of yours. You gotta love yours. Yeah, you gotta love yours. The grass ain't greener. You gotta water your grass. You gotta make sure whoever you with, whoever you dealing with, if they worth it, make sure you watering it, right? Make sure you giving it some sunlight. Stop looking at the neighbor's grass. Chances are they got the fake grass anyway. Chances are they got the fake grass anyway. You got the real deal. So you need to nurture it, water it, all right? All right, man. If y'all made it this far, I want you to type worth it woman. Type worth it woman, right? Don't type perfect woman. Type worth it woman, right? Because that's what we need as men. We need that woman that's worth it. Because if she's worth it, then in return, she's going to make sure that we feel like we're worth it. You feel me? All right, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Give your boy some feedback. Let's get this in the algorithm. Till next time. Isley.